Hey family, MarshaunO here, your favorite life and relationship strategist, and I am here to help you stop being stuck in your relationship, stop feeling unheard in your relationship, and stop being mad at your spouse so you can go from being all of those things, including angry and frustrated, to feeling heard, to feel respected, to feel honored, to enjoy more intimate moments together. So this is exactly what this channel is all about. So I'm glad that you came back to support the channel, and I want to talk to you guys today about whining versus complaining. And one of the young ladies wrote in, sorry I did not write down your name, but you wrote in and you asked me to do the video whining versus complaining because you watched the previous video, which is you watched the previous versus video, and I'll link that right up here just about now. But before I jump into the video of today, whining versus complaining, I want to remind you that Father's Day is right around the corner. You have a few weeks to get your gift for the father out there. Maybe it is your father, or maybe it is your spouse, maybe it is your partner. And I wanted to invite you to think about picking up a copy of my book. It is called 50 Reasons Why I Fell in Love with You. I created this book because there are so many books out there like this, and I couldn't find one that actually fit me and my husband's relationship. And so it's very easy. It's actually a fill in the blank booklet where very simple statements that I have in there, where you go in there and you actually complete the book yourself. And after you've actually completed the book, you will have written a very personalized gift for your spouse, for your boyfriend, for the father in your life. And you can also purchase this for gifts. The link is down in the description box below. As a disclaimer, the link is an affiliate link, so if you do click on that link and help your girl out, you will be able to help keeping this channel free, devoid of ads. And so we don't want to have any ads here. And just by clicking on that link and actually purchasing 50 Reasons Why I Fell in Love with You will actually help support this channel. Now, before I move forward, I want to just thank you guys for coming back and just supporting the channel and just being a part of the community, because it does mean the world to me. And depending on where you're at, if you would like to get more access to me and have more access to more questions each and every day, then think about joining my Facebook groups. One of the Facebook groups in there is more than likely going to fit you. There are two down below depending on where you're at. So if you're single or a person that is just dating, then there is a group down there for you. It's called Dating to Marriage. And if you're a person that is in a long-term relationship and or married, then there's also a separate group for you. So now with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into the content of today. Whining versus complaining. What is whining? What is complaining? How do they actually go together, or are they completely different? Like, what's actually going on with those two? And so what I found is that whining is actually a subset of complaining. So you're generally being disgusted about something, but it's really, it has levels to it. So complaining is where you really have like a distraction, or resentment starts to build in, or there's some type of pain that you feel that you need to discuss. I mean, these birds going ham. Can y'all hear these birds? They going ham right now. But that's complaining. And then whining is where you really feel like you just need to complain, whine, basically cry about every insignificant thing. That's the difference. So whining usually has like a high-pitched cry to it, where complaining again expresses some type of pain, some type of dissatisfaction, or even resentment is starting to build up. Whining is associated with emotion and immaturity. Yes, hate to bust your bubble, but whining is associated with immaturity and, of course, emotions, whereas complaining is addressing displeasure about certain aspects of something. Again, the resentment, the dissatisfaction or pain about something. Whining is voicing your dissatisfactions about trivial or inconsequential things, trying to get special attention. Let me read that for you again. Whining is voicing your dissatisfactions about trivial or inconsequential things, trying to get special attention. Whereas complaining is voicing fair or legitimate satisfactions with the goal of attaining a resolution. And how we express ourselves our dissatisfaction has a significant impact on how others perceive us. And so as I was doing the research with this, I came upon a study where they did a study with toddlers. And we, again, I don't know if you guys know, but I've mentioned this before, which is we don't give children enough credit on how smart they actually are. So in this study, researchers put toddlers in the room with adults, and they wanted to see how the toddlers would react to an adult that was actually whining versus the same adult if they were just complaining. And then they did a follow-up study, but let me finish this one. So what they actually did is the adult would either get one of their hands kind of hurt or slammed in the lid of a toy box, or that same adult later on would be exposed to different set of children, and then that adult would whine about their shirt being torn on the toy box. And so later on, so the children watched and seen how the adults were acting or whatever. And so later on, the follow-up study was they put the same children and the same adults in a different situation just to see how the toddlers would react. And what they found is that they gave the toddlers 2 balloons and they gave the adult 1 balloon. And miraculously, the adult lost the balloon, let it go for whatever reason, right? And so what they found is that the toddlers would give the adult, so if previously the adult was whiny and now their balloon has gone away, the child would hold on to both of their balloons. However, if the adult actually got their hand slammed in there and now the same adult has lost one of their balloons, that same toddler would go over to the adult and share the other or extra balloon that they had. So children are very smart. They know what's going on. And so here's the thing. If children can know the difference between whining versus complaining, then what do you think we as adults can figure out? What do you think, and how do you think that your spouse or your partner is reacting to, if it's a legitimate complaint or if you're actually just being a whiny brat in the moment? So here's the thing. None of us want to get played. And we have a tendency to know when we are getting played, whether you think we know or not. We do know. So if you do have a legitimate complaint, complain, vent, get it out. Let your partner know, because you should be able to express any and everything that you need to express in the relationship that you're in. However, if you are the person that always cries wolf and you are the whiner, then you have a tendency to never or hardly ever get your needs met in the relationship. So that is my information today. Whining versus complaining. My question for you is, which one are you? Are you the whiner? Or are you the complainer? There is a difference. They are in the same category, but they are still different. Which one are you? Let me know down in the comment section below, because I totally believe that each and every one of us have a right to express the things that annoy us, express the things that frustrate us, express the things that we are dissatisfied with. However, we still have to have a level of maturity to be able to express it, to be able to complain about it versus whine about it. I love you guys, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Definitely let me know what your comments are. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye now.